Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to the home of the Alabama Crimson Tide, Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the USC Trojans, taking on the 9th-ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Alabama about to kick off to get this game underway. On the move from inside his 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So USC's offense will have the football first. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early, they got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down. He started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important in this one, David, up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet to get into a rhythm.
The best quarterbacks in the history.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. And it is hardly a big surprise that this Alabama defense is hitting hard and making their presence felt in the backfield.
Yeah, it's what they built their brand on. They built it on physicality and stopping the run, and you've seen over the last several years, too. After they do that, they come after your quarterback and...
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
Great place to start for this offense. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. It's complete to the left. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
On first and goal, let's see if Alabama can get it in the end zone. Back to throw, it's Simpson. Big fella moving. Give him 6. Touchdown, Alabama! Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time, couple of plays into the end zone. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. Second down, they'll go to the air. With the catch, it's Sanders. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. A veritable crimson tide of noise on Saban Field here on third down. Makes the grab. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Wants to throw on first down. Pulls it in. The emotions and energy figure to be high all day, guys, because of what's at stake this late in the season. Really a must-win for both teams.
And these are the ones that get your blood moving, Reese. You get jacked up, man. You don't have to say anything in the locker room, give these big speeches. You know what's at stake, Jesse. You're ready to rock and roll. This is when you prove you're the big dog.
Which is pretty cool, too, because it's been a long season. And these teams obviously are both physically and mentally tired, but you're right. For this kind of game, this is the one you circled at the start of the year. You knew that this was going to matter. There was going to be a lot on the line. Now it's time to go out and prove you're the better team.
And the coverage team surrounding the ball. No chance for the return man to get in there on that one. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. Already a solid start to this. Breaks into the open. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Horton. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33.
If they're going to sit back in zone, I'm going to make sure I know exactly what they're doing, find those holes, find those crossing patterns, and take advantage of that zone coverage.
So now it's second and long. Creates a little space. Snowed under by the defense. The Crimson Tide needs to convert on third and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Runs through a tackle. And he picks up a first down. That is not a flag on the play. It's just lingerie on the deck after that move. Trying play action.
Well, this offense is sending a little bit of a message here. Of course, we know how much they've struggled on third down all season long. They're just never able to seem to get into a rhythm. But after that last running play, moving the sticks, you just wonder what that does for their confidence.
He's striking downfield. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. To throw, it's Simpson. Throws to the wideout. Makes a connection. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. It's complete on the right side. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. The give to the back. Spins away. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
And that is the perfect way to cap off this drive. This thing started way back on their 2-yard line, and they methodically marched it down the field. You saw a little bit of everything on this drive, so at the very end, you pay it off. Really nice job running down in the red zone for the score.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Spirited matchup with ramifications inside CUSA today, guys. Here's how it finished up.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Caught over the middle. It's Strockett. Tackle is made at the 22, but a nice 10-yard pickup there. On first down from their own 22. Looking for space. It's Sanders. Shakes off the defender. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's second and 11. To the air, it's Mayava. They'll run the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. On third and long, he'll have have to turn it loose deep. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Trojans will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. From the gun, the running back has it. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. They'll send the back in motion. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. The sure hands, it's Horton. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Williams. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. The give is to Miller. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. They'll run play action. Caught close to the marker. It's Bernard. He'll be pushed out of bounds at about the 33-yard line. This Alabama offense is clicking. They're set up with another 1st down. They'll try it over the left side. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. He'll try it again. And a good solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You know, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season.
And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. Splits the uprights, it's good. And now the lead is extended a little further.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. And he takes this from inside the 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He just about popped that one for a long one, but as it is, he gives his team a lot of momentum with a solid return. Completed pass, he goes nowhere. In fact, they lose yardage. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Mayava. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And incomplete on the deep ball. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. He's not afraid to go deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. kick is in the air. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. To the air on first down. Makes the catch. It's Bernard. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Alabama with a multitude of options on second and short. Grab near the marker. It's Miller. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got a man. It's Washington. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on second and short. Handoff to the single back. Runs through the tackle. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the first down. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Got a man. It's Miller. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking downfield on first down. Quickly to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. He'll pull it on the read. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this third and long. Back to pass, it's Simpson. Fires toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Plows through the defense. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. The Trojans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to go up top. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Wide open downfield. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And the Trojans will try to pin them back with the punt. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, David.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Motion from the wideout. Looking for a man. It's Simpson. Unloads to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back in motion. Try to clear the picture. Gonna look downfield again. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. trying to pick up a first down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Motion from the back. Makes the quick grab. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Finds his man. It's Sanders. Out across the 30, steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line as they try to put something together. To the ground with the back. Sweet cut there. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? The Trojans want to crank the tempo. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Lane. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Timeout, USC.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Working that left side now. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
Looking to throw, it's Mayava. Throws for the tight end. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Finds his man. It's Lane.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Right down the middle. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Bringing it back. He's at the 30. Inside the... And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown time. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
They'll try to add another to their lead. Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Pac-12 teams colliding today in a huge matchup, and now it's a final. Vanderbilt opened up a can, and how many times can you say you went into someone else's building and beat them by double digits? It's what happened today, and the rest of college football should take notice. This game may or may not impact the college football playoff, fellas, but it's bound to shake up the Pac-12 standards.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Looking to throw, it's Mayava. Flips it out on the screen. Makes a man miss. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
At the 28. And that's a 1st down for the offense.
Got room to work. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. And the Trojans in a good spot here with 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd down.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Finds a tight end. They've pushed it out to the 39 after picking up 5. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. He finds a soft spot in the middle. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half.
Timeout.
Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. They're working that left side. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
First down for the offense.
Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Strachan. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a great one today from there in Tuscaloosa. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering 2 things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? And with that, let's send it back to the guys in T-Town.
The Trojans will kick it off to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hampton. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Here comes that Alabama offense. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. Makes the catch. It's Cuevas. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Catch in the middle. It's Cuevas. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
To the air, it's Simpson. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
A lot of smiles right now in this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
Gets the back moving. Now the play fake. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around.
Man, it's so nice to have a weapon like this at quarterback. It dictates coverage. You want to play man-to-man? Everybody turns their back. Watch him pick him up, put him down, chew up yards, getting a big play down the field.
Makes the catch.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
Back to pass on second down. Lets it fly. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete. Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Touchdown, Bama! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. These two have spent plenty of time together. That was almost telepathic, David.
No doubt, and quarterbacks and wide receivers throw all off season to get on the same page. You can see he hits him in stride. That's why he gets the touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he made the extra point without problem. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
USC, 0.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Looking for room. It's Sanders.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
got it behind the line. It's Sanders. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The play action fake. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Man, this defense has played so well, and this offense, they've struggled. They haven't executed greatly. They're going to have to do it against a really good defense who continues to apply pressure. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback a little bit.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Trojans will send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Back to pass, it's Simpson. And wings it incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Miller. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. Wants to keep it in the air. Quarterback now breaking the field. Turning it on. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Touchdown, Alabama! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. I mean, the way this team has dominated this game, impressive to say the least.
And it's cool now because you're kicking the crud out of them so bad, you start to put the backups in, and all them get to get juice and get to get some playing time, get some feel good. And the other side, well, they're just taking it right to the face.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. RPO complete to open the drive. Just never gives you a clean shot at him as he gets out to the 28. Looking for a man, it's Mayava. Firing to the right, complete. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Under fire. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. Fires to the middle. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And talk about being an impact player for his defense. That's now his 2nd interception in this game. Time and time again, when they've thrown his direction, he's come up with a big play. And in a tight game like this, those 2 interceptions, that is massive for this defense.
Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Sends it back in motion. Going to swing it on second down. Bringing the heat. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on second down. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. There he goes. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. He ran through tackles like water through a sieve. There's a reason they call this dude a big playmaker. Moments just like that one.
Big-time playmaker. Can make plays all over the field from all different spots. That's why you got to find ways to give him touches as much as possible because he'll make it happen.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he added the extra point. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in Conference USA. Rutgers is currently working from behind. But how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you just never know. It's a close one right now. They're trailing by 1 to Western Kentucky. Two fan bases with very different emotions in CUSA as we send it back to you.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking to pass. It's Mayava. Got his man. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. He'll go to the sneak.
And, David, on third and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll send the back in motion. Can't get him to the ground. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Wants to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Sanders. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter. We've reached a break, and Alabama has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Wide receiver going in motion. The give to the back. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. The Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Finally out of bounds at the 21-yard line after the big run. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Sanders. And he forged ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the Wildcat there. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Lets it go to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Trojans.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, listen, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive.
And your Alabama first and side will take over. 1st and 10.
Looking downfield, it's Russell. Makes the grab. It's Hale. Alabama with a multitude of options on 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd down.
He'll keep it himself. Oh, he's got some space. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the right. Got his man downfield. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. Leaves it with the running back. Not much room to run. Let's give him 1 to the 33. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Fires to the wideout. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down? The Tide trying to pay off this red zone trip. They'll run it. It's Washington. Hard running there. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown Tide. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
And they did tack on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not nearly as much running room as he'd hoped. He's out of bounds at the 13. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Fires to the big fella. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. And he used that stiff arm as a sledgehammer to bludgeon his way to a few extra yards. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
First down for the offense.
Motion from the wide receiver. To the air, it's Fox. Grabbed in the middle, it's Lane. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. And the Trojans are marching down the field.
And that's good enough for
To the air on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete and looking for enough for the first down. The Trojans will punt this one away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Alabama comes to the line on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Gets the job done on 3rd down as he gets it to the 25 before he's brought down. He'll do it himself. Spins away from the defense. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wide receiver comes in motion. This is a designed run. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. The Crimson Tide needs to convert on 3rd and short. Dropping back, it's Russell. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And that's exactly what this defense needed. They needed to have something positive. Giving up some yardage, they've given up some plays, no big deal. Got right back in it on this drive with that big sack.
The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They'll bring him down. The clock is at 0, and that is how this one will wrap up. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented, a lot